pay precious money for your stamps, so you never do anything to damage them, right? What if I suggested you might want to cut some of your stamps apart? Maybe you want to cut one of your stamps into 2 pieces or 3 different pieces. There are several reasons you might want to do this, and I want to share with them some of them today, as well as some tips for if you decide to cut your stamps, things you definitely want to keep in mind when you're doing it. I'm Anna Helman. I'm so thankful you're here with me today. Let's get started. Here are 2 examples of stamp sets that have stamps included. They're really good examples of ones that you might want to cut apart. And keep in mind, these are just examples. Think about the stamps in your collection when you're in your craft room next time, or your craft area, and think about how you can personalize your stamps to really make them work for you. So here are some times that you might want to cut your stamps into separate pieces. And like I said, I'll show you this here in just a few minutes, but maybe you only want part of a sentiment. So for example, maybe here in this one, you only want the part that says, "You're on my mind." Now, there are other ways you can do some of the things I'm talking about besides cutting your stamps apart, so keep that in mind. I am aware of that. You can tape off the bottom part, ink your stamp, and then remove that tape and only stamp this part. There are other techniques for doing these things, but I just wanted to give you some ideas for reasons you might want to cut your stamps apart if it helps you to use the products in your collection better. So maybe you only want part of the sentiment. Maybe you want to do different colors. Maybe you want to do "You're on my mind" in one color and "In my heart" in a different color. Now, again, there are techniques for how you can do this, but if these are in 2 separate pieces, it will make it a little bit easier for you. Maybe you want a different arrangement. Maybe you want it to say "In my heart" and "On my mind" or something like that. Maybe you want to just take part of it out. Maybe this one over here, I love. "I didn't forget your birthday. I'm just stretching out the celebration." So maybe you just like the part that says, "I didn't forget your birthday," and you don't want to use the part that says, "I'm just stretching out the celebration." That's a really good one. And one of the reasons that you may want to do this is, let's say you really like this sentiment or this sentiment, but you want to split it up. You want to use half of it on the front of the card and half of it on the inside of the card. So on the front, you could stamp "You're on my mind." On the inside, you could stamp "And in my heart." On the front, you could stamp "I didn't forget your birthday." On the inside, you could stamp "I'm just stretching out the celebration." So let's take a look at this. I am using some of the stamps from this Good Feelings stamp set. I love these big greetings. I really, really, really like these large sentiment stamps. Here are a couple of cards that I had used them on. I used this fun technique with the Stamparatus and this stamp right here, and then I just put the big greetings over top. So here you can see examples of where I use these sentiments all as one. But we are going to look at how you can use them separately as well. So I have taken the stamp that said "You're on my mind" and "In my heart," and I cut it into 2 pieces, as you can see right here. I'll show you how to do this here in a second with a couple of tips for how to do it and hopefully be successful. But now that I have it apart, I can stamp separately if I want. I could put this on the front of the card, this on the inside of the card, or maybe I just want to use this part. Or if I want to, I can put them back together, mount them to my stamp, and use them all together as they were originally. Okay, we don't want to damage our stamps to where we can't use them for their original purpose unless it's something you don't think you'll ever use. So I can use it either way. I can use it separate or together. So let's look at one of these other stamps and let's cut it apart and look at how we can make it work in a little bit more versatile ways. So here's the stamp. Very nice. It says "Sending sunshine and good feelings your way." I want to cut it apart so that "Sending sunshine" is separate, because that is a sentiment I think I would use sometimes, maybe fairly often. Sometimes I want to use it all together, but sometimes I think I just like to use the part that says "Sending sunshine." So You are going to want to have some really good scissors. These are my paper snips. They are fantastic. They're the best scissors I have had. They are perfect for fussy cutting, detailed spots. This is not my best pair, I will say that, because there's adhesive on these labels right here. I am using the pair that I've had around the longest to do this, but you do want some sharp scissors that can get into detailed places, because see right here between, looks like I think that's the H and then the D of the word and below here. That's a tight space right there. Anytime you get into tight spaces like that, be very, very careful to cut between and not to cut off any part of the stamping surface of your words or whatever the image is that you're cutting. You want to be very careful in those areas. Now, it's very doable to do that, but you want to take your time and use some care in those spots to make sure that you end up with two stamps that are still usable. Okay, now I had to cut it at jagged angles here to be able to get between those words. But let's say these words were all straight. I would still recommend to you that somewhere in your cut, you make a zigzag of sorts. If you see on this one I had right here, again, I had to do this because of the way the stamp was designed, but I end up with this little spot that sticks out. Really encourage you to do that regardless of the way your stamp looks, if possible. For this reason, when you do want to use them together, it is going to be a whole lot easier to put them back together and make them look just like they did originally if you have that jagged area there. So here I put it back together. Let's stamp it once all together. And then let's stamp again with them separate. So here is the part that just says sending sunshine. And I love the idea of putting that on the front of the card. And then I'll put the other part on that says, and good feelings your way. Now you are going to see here my label. I didn't get my label cut perfectly, and I'm not concerned about that. If that's something that is going to bother you, you want to keep in mind to try to cut, I don't know if this is going to make sense, but my edge got cut at an angle, and because of that, my label isn't showing exactly the same as what's on the back. But that's something you may want to keep in mind. It doesn't bother me at all, but that might bother you. And now I have down here the part that says, and good feelings your way. So that would be a really nice one to use on the front of the card and then the inside. So again, we want to take care of our products. We would never think about damaging our tools in our craft collections, right? But this is a way that you can make them a little bit more versatile and make your stamps work for you. Thanks so much for visiting and watching along. I hope you'll subscribe if you're new here. Click the little bell to make sure you get notifications when I share new videos, which is several times each week. If you're interested in these stamp sets I've shown, I'll have links in the video description below. Truly appreciate when you order through me. And I have a stamp and rewards program where you can earn free stamps when you do shop with me. So thanks so much for being here. I hope you have a blessed day. I hope you'll be back again next time when I'll be here helping you to hand make with love.